Okay, guys, we got some prophetic news here I want to share with you. This has to do with a Passover reenactment that took place last week. The day I'm recording this video is on Monday. The previous Monday, there was this reenactment. I want to draw your attention to this, guys. This is very, very significant, okay? Now, we're watching for this to be the continual offering, all right? Now, I'm going to put the links in the description field for this article, but it says the 7th annual reenactment Passover sacrifice took place on Monday. This is last week, okay? But I'm bringing this to your attention. Bringing the nation of Israel ever closer to the third temple. So they're clearly stating that this reenactment of what they're doing, the sacrifice they're doing, is for the third temple. We can see the third temple rising on the horizon. One of the organizers of the event told Breaking Israel News. It used to be just a small group of activists who showed up, but this year the Passover sacrifice reenactment went mainstream. Approximately 1,500 people, the largest crowd ever, gathered to watch some 20 priests dressed in authentic garments performing the full Passover ceremony. I'm going to show you photos of this, guys. But definitely get this article. The ceremony was accompanied with blasts of silver trumpets, silver horns, okay? And this is what we've been telling you about the sound of the trumpet, all right? Now, 2 goats were slaughtered, and their blood was collected in silver vessels and spilled on the model of the altar. Now, this is significant, guys. I don't know if they always did this. I think it's the first time. I don't really know. Guys, I'm putting this out there, so keep your eyes watching. Watch for this stuff. Watch for articles. Watch for information of what I'm telling you here, and then we'll see more and more about this, okay? So they're calling this reenactment, okay? There's an organization, lots of people came, and etc. Now, keep in mind, the last week on Monday was the day before the real Passover on the Enoch calendar was on Tuesday. So all these things are very, very significant, guys, prophetically. So they're doing it on a previous Monday, all right? Now, we also want to pay attention because so many things that are happening with war in Iran and so many things. We want to be careful if some of it is distractions, guys, because they may have all these other distractions going on, and they may be doing things like this right in front of our face that we miss sight of. So that's why I'm doing this whole thing. But listen to the language of this. Okay, they're talking about the reenactment. Every branch of Judaism, from secular to heredity, which is Orthodox, to Ashkenazi, etc., they all came to the event. This is how Gila, or redemption, happens. When all of Israel comes together, the temple is hereafter. We all get together because it is the source of true peace. No, it's not. But that's what they're saying. Monday's reenactment of the Passover service was held at Davidson Center, an archaeological park in the southern wall of the Temple Mount. Now let's keep an eye on this, guys. They may be doing more of these things. Now, if they do more of them, then we have a continual offering, okay? And I'll put a link in the description field. This is what we're watching for. All right, reenacting the House of Prayer for all nations. Previous years, organizers received permits to hold the ceremony at a particular location, only to have the Israeli police cancel the permit over security concerns. Previous reenactors were therefore held farther away from the Temple Mount. So this is getting closer and closer to the Temple Mount. Many Arab language media carried threats from the Wadi, the Muslim Authority, over the Passover service reenactment, okay? But the government decided not to give in to all the rule of violence to permit the event. Was signed by the Jerusalem mayor. And the police should be praised for their role in keeping Jerusalem to become a house of prayer. You see, we have a altar here, and this is what's happening, guys. They're slaying animals, guys. They took blood and they put it on the altar. I don't think they did this. I'm going to show you the pictures of this. This is huge, man. Okay. the government, prominent rabbis, blah, blah, blah. Now, keep in mind, watch this Rabbi Yehuda Glick, member of the Knesset, of Netanyahu's party, etc. Okay, what else do I want to tell you? The Passover sacrifice was only performed once in the desert, okay, because of is now offered in the land of Israel. The Jewish return to Israel and the land of exile will not be complete until Passover sacrifice is reinstated in its proper place, in its proper time. So that's what they're saying they did. Now I want to show you guys, I just want to do a quick video. I want to show you these, the photos of this, okay? Let me move the camera. Okay. I want you to see this here. Okay. So here is the reenactment. Now here's the silver trumpet. See, they're blowing the silver trumpets, and they have lots of photos. Now here is their altar. Okay. So they made an altar of brick temporarily. This is all temporary. It's all reenactment. Okay, but it seems to have started, guys. Okay, and here, what are these? The two sheep offered for the sacrifice. Okay, they go through the scrutiny. Now this is the thing they use to wash their hands and feet. Okay, and here's their altar. This is it, guys. This is the altar. Now you see, this is a red marker. They have a marker on it. A model of the altar was created for the reenactment. A real altar is made of unhewn stones. The red line called is used to determine where to sprinkle the blood in the altar. Guys, I'm going to put verses in the scriptures that show you, the things we're looking at here. But everything is in place. Look at this. This is the showbread, the tables of the showbread. Here is the sacrifice, guys. They're sacrificing the lamb. Okay? This is happening, man. And here's Rabbi Yehuda Glick. Okay? Here's the priests washing their feet. Okay? All the priests lined up. Okay? Now, look at, now the sun is down. So this is now Tuesday. And the next day. And look at, they're pouring the blood on this altar, guys. And they're doing it on the proper Enoch Passover. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away by this, guys. Okay? So they're actually, of all the reenactments, I believe this is the first time they've done this. Where they set something up and they poured blood on it on the altar. The blowing of the trumpets. And here is the sacrifice. And you're to eat it. Okay, the sacrifice is roasted and ready to be eaten. The Passover sacrifice is, after all, Thanksgiving feast, honor God to Jesus, slavery of the land of Israel. Okay, so guys, this is happening right in front of our face. This is the daily sacrifice, guys. Now, daily in Hebrew means continual. So this appears to be the first of maybe a series of things they do, sacrifices they do, okay? So I have links in the scripture field for all of these things, guys. Keep your eyes watching. Anything you see like this, please post it. Post comments. And please watch the previous video on the daily sacrifice that we've talked about before. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you. To the praise of Jesus Christ. Amen.